an important clarification on test series service that we are providing, which is part of exam oriented pro plan or smart plan. Like I don't know how many of you know this. We have something called exam oriented course, pro and smart plan. In that, we told that test series will be given as a free of cost service. And I already told at the course launching itself, we will give test series, we'll give question papers, 4 tests will be conducted, test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, cumulative exams. First one will be for 25% syllabus, second test will be for 50% syllabus, third test will be 75% syllabus, and fourth test will be 100% syllabus. And at the course launching video itself, we told that we will give question paper, we'll give suggested answer, we will also give you the scheme of valuation, nothing but each faculty. For example, you have enrolled for group 1, 4 subjects are there, actually 3. Let's consider GST, income tax as 2 separate subjects. So accounting, law, income tax, GST. Respective faculty will give question paper, will give you suggested answer, will give you scheme of valuation, nothing but a guidance on how to self-evaluate the paper in accordance with ICS standard. Now, one student posted a comment on one of our videos saying, sir, most important thing in a test series is valuation. And if there is no valuation, what is the point of giving test series? Most important thing is valuation. And what is the point of writing a test when there is no valuation? Self-evaluation is, we can't do, right? See, we are not asking you to do self-evaluation on your own. We will give very clearly, for example, you wrote accounts exam as per our test series, test number 1, accounts exam you wrote. For example, cash flow statement, one question is there. You wrote a cash flow statement related, you wrote the exam. Our Sai Babu sir will make a video on how to allocate marks. I already made how ICA evaluation works, a detailed video. You just simply open YouTube, CA Ramharsha, ICA evaluation. You simply open CA Ramharsha, you just open the YouTube channel, type CA Ramharsha space valuation by ICA, like that. You will find one of my latest video. So where I explain how exactly the ICA will do valuation. Now, so to this student, I just want to answer this to everybody, because if everyone also have this doubt, why we did not go for valuation option. See, very simple. If I have to value your paper, I need to charge per exam 250 rupees. If at all we need to give valuation service also, per paper, per exam, 150 rupees to 250 rupees we need to charge, which is what ICA is also paying to the valuationers. If at all you want a decent valuation. Now, simple. Suppose we have group 1, right? Four subjects were there, right? Each subject we have 4 exams, right? 4 subjects into 4 exams means how many? 16. 16 into approximately on an average 200 rupees you take, or maybe 150 rupees you take approximately. 2,500 rupees to 3,000 rupees only for valuation we need to charge. Only for valuation. But tell me, how many students are ready to pay this much amount? Now, immediately you may say, sir, in the market there are so many test series, especially there are some exclusive test series organizations where they give you valuation everything. There the valuation will not be done seriously. Honestly, I'm telling you, their valuation will not be done seriously. Because if I have to value a paper which is of 100 marks, it will take half an hour to 40 minutes. Half an hour to 40 minutes it will take. And a proper valuation, because in accounts, cash flow statement is there. For example, you prepare a cash flow statement where there are totally 18 amounts. For example, 18 amounts were there. And the question is asked for 12 marks. How 18 amounts marks will be allocated, For one amount, 1 mark will be there. For another amount, half mark will be there. For 2 or 3 amounts, no mark at all. For another amount, some half mark will be there. For another amount, 1 mark will be there. Like that, in a scheme of valuation, for every amount that you are writing, for every step that you are writing, for every line that you are writing, marks will be split. That mark splitting, nothing but we call it a scheme of valuation. That scheme of valuation, our faculty will explain you. Now tell me, you don't have to apply your judgment. You literally need not use brain. Simple. We will tell. Suppose if that step is there, you will have to allocate mark. If that step is not there, you don't allocate a mark. There is no half mark, half step, nothing. No. We will clearly give you for these steps how many marks you need to allocate. If you write that answer only, you need to put marks for yourself. So that's how we are going to make a scheme of valuation, which is exactly what ICA follows. And coming to this, what is the reason why we are not giving valuation? If at all we need to value your paper sincerely like ICA standard, ICA is paying approximately 150 rupees to 200 rupees, 250 rupees for some papers. For practical papers, 230 rupees approximately they are paying per paper valuation, 100 marks paper. We also have to pay that much. Only then we get a quality evaluation. Tell me, do you think, suppose for example, if I charge 1000 rupees, just for example, for namesake, I am charging 1000 rupees from student for valuation itself. I think which some students can afford it. Actually, only for valuation, no student is ready to pay beyond 1000 rupees. Even if at all they are ready also, maximum what they pay is 1000. Divided by 16 exams, 16 papers. Per paper, how much will be getting? Somewhere around 70-75 rupees. Correct? Oh, now, do you think people do proper qualitative valuation for 70-75 rupees and all? Hardly 5 minutes, 10 minutes they see and then throw the paper. Outside valuation, there are so many who reached us like that we will do valuation services. Of course, they genuinely told how they value all that. They showed demos also. But somewhere I did not convince because they charge even 20 rupees only. Some 30 rupees per paper, I guess. Some 30-40 rupees per paper. For 100 marks paper, some 45-50 rupees is what they are charging. Somewhere I was not happy. Like what is? Because I definitely know it will never match with ICS standard. So what is the point of outsourcing evaluation and charging from student, all that? Instead of that, more qualitative thing is our faculty will make a video. For example, they will give question paper, they give suggested answer, right? They will tell which step, how many marks you need to allocate. Only if that step is there in your answer sheet, you need to put a mark. Otherwise, you should not put a mark at all. So, in such a way, we are developing some valuation guidance. So, each faculty for each exam will give a valuation video. And that valuation video you have to blindly implement for self-evaluation. And remember, the valuation guidance that we are going to provide it, that is what exactly followed in ICAI. And if you want how exactly ICA values the paper, you just open YouTube, as I already told, CA Ram Harsha ICA valuation. You will get a latest video which I did somewhere in 3-4 months ago or in the past 6 months. You will understand that. That's it. So I just want to convey this, why we are not giving valuation, why it is a self-evaluation. Simple summary, valuation is very costly. If at all you want a quality evaluation of your answer sheet. If for the namesake, if at all we have to do value and put tax, put some comments and then give it to you, yeah, we can do it absolutely by charging just 700 to 1000 rupees per group. We can simply give you, but that will not help you. That's it. Okay, have a nice time, all the very best.